I've been hearing about this Ksoo and ATK Scotty trial, man. And I heard it's getting bad for this guy right here and this guy right here. Another example on why being in the streets is fucking stupid.
Jacksonville rapper Ksoo is currently on trial for murder as he awaits another murder trial for another murder. But
nigga, you going to, like, man, it's over with. You sitting here fighting, dressing up, man, you going to, man.
This particular murder is
bad,
quite possibly one of the dumbest crimes I've ever seen take place.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a dumber criminal than Ksoo.
Oh, you've seen a lot.
And for anybody who's still having hope that he's going to beat this case,
delusional.
Bro, give up your hopes, bro. All right. I don't have no stake in this, but just from my observation, this dude is cooked, beyond cooked. There's a 0% chance that this man is going to beat this case. His rap career is over. If it hasn't already been over, to be honest.
It's been over.
Tonight we're learning about new evidence in connection to a local rapper accused in 2 different murders.
Excuse me. Let me go get my thoink. Let me go get my grabber leaf. I ran out of these right here. These King Hemp raps right here, these the shit. I'm gonna go get my grabber. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna come back and scroll up.
Murders. Hakeem Robinson, known as rapper Ksoo, appeared in court again this morning, pleading not guilty to 2 separate first-degree murder charges. News4Jax investigator Corley Peel shows us what his lawyer is now saying about the results from a body scan that Robinson participated in.
Hakeem Robinson, known as rapper Ksoo, stood before a judge in court on Thursday.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Good morning.
He pleaded not guilty to his 2 different first-degree murder charges as a gang member. He's accused in the 2020 shooting death of Charles McCormick and the 2019 death of 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor, whose nickname is Bibby.
He's currently on trial for the death of Lil Buck, and then immediately after this, regardless of the results of this trial, he has another murder trial for the death of Lil Bibby.
Dumbass.
Now, we'll get to the McCormick that he's currently on trial for, but let's just breeze over the death of Lil Bibby. Now, Ksoo, when he was first told that he was being charged for the death of Lil Bibby, his reaction went viral. He was shocked. Now, you'll find out later on in this video.
I don't understand how you could kill somebody, get on the internet and say you killed them, and then get shocked when you get arrested. Do you understand the type of mental, I can't even say the word on YouTube. Do you know how slow you gotta be, twin? You gonna go whack somebody, talk about how you whacked it, make 6, 7, 18 diss songs, claim the body on Instagram 14 different ways, and then be surprised when you get locked up, my nigga?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Where did you go to school at, bro? Because they failed you, twin. I ain't gonna lie. Fire the teachers, fire the principal. For them grade.
Bruh. Why him being shocked was the absolute funniest reaction that you could ever have, especially for Ksoo. Taking into consideration the context of Lil Bibby's death.
You can be down here, we're doing a homicide investigation, and you're down here part of a homicide investigation that we're conducting.
What is this, sir?
Let me show you some pictures of what we're talking about.
And he think putting on a white voice is help. What is this, sir? Sir?
You know what that is?
No, sir.
You don't know what that is? Bibby, ring a bell to you?
I want to speak with my lawyer.
You want to speak with your lawyer? Okay, all right.
He said, I'd like to speak to my lawyer. He thought about it. He was like, well, shit.
It's going to be a bit. We're going to be out there doing some paperwork. You do have a warrant for your arrest.
We have a warrant for your arrest for murder today.
What?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he talking about some what? Like, bro, you so slow. If you outside whacking people, you supposed to get on the internet and act like, or just stay off the internet in general, or get on the internet and act like an innocent man. So that way, at least when you do get caught for it, you can go to court and be like, Your Honor, I have nothing to do with this. I've never talked about it. I've never done this. At least you have a case, bro. You're on Instagram multiple times on live, YouTube, music videos with guns, talking about murders, talking about who you gonna kill next. Y'all little boys something ain't like.
For what?
You want your lawyer, so I can't tell you no more, but you'll be in trouble.
What the hell?
Being a gangster won't work.
What? He got this news, by the way, while he was already in jail for the murder of Lil Buck. Ksoo appears stunned and shocked as if he didn't make multiple music videos confessing to the murder of Lil Bibby.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Self-snitching in ways we've never seen before Ksoo. This is about 6 or 5 years ago. Right now, self-snitching is the trend. When he did it, he was one of the pioneers of self-snitching.
Rap album cover is making its way around social media. The cover shows pictures of men who have been murdered in Jacksonville. Local rapper Ksoo posted the picture to Instagram. It's since been taken down.
He feels like the local rappers are...
The man's cover art that he posted went viral on the fucking news. And you knew what you did. So you killed somebody and put their face on the cover of a mixtape? Why did you think you wasn't gonna get caught though, twin? I don't understand that shit. Look, what do I look like jumping in a pool and then getting surprised when I'm fucking wet?
Glorifying these murders by putting the victims' faces on the album cover. It's unclear if the rappers are directly linked to these murders, but she says it's hard enough having to live with her son's violent death every day, and it makes it worse seeing her son portrayed like this.
Ksoo, bitch, and you know we smoke little baby, bitch. Ksoo, bitch, and you know we smoke little baby, bitch. Ksoo, bitch, Box and Rugals, we be hitting shit, we flipping shit.
It be the craziest part is they music be ass. Like, God, Jesus. It's like every brain cell they got is just being used to pull that trigger. As soon as that trigger getting done, getting pulled, gang, they ain't got no more brain cells left.
Blitzing shit, we blitzing shit. We bib it out, we hitting shit. And shots a little bit. Nigga never play with Ksoo. Right there, he'll make your face go.
It must be narcissism to make a song like this confessing to the murder and then act appalled and shocked that they're charging you with the murder you're actually involved in. The audacity of these people, bro. Audacity. Self-snitching would also be the primary reason why Ksoo was charged with the murder.
Even I know that that's you, bro. Like, I don't know this nigga. I ain't go to school with him. I don't know I can't name 5 rap songs by this man. I can tell you confidently, this looks exactly like, this is Ksoo, bro. What are we talking about?
Buck, his second murder. You see, Ksoo apparently killed Lil Buck because Lil Buck made a diss track towards his dead brother, or made a diss track that mentioned his dead brother, among other people.
Right.
So in the surveillance footage, Ksoo is seen holding a particular firearm. In a song called Bang It Out, where he was shot out his co-defendant Scotty in the murder of Lil Buck, he was shot him out for being in shootouts with him while showcasing a firearm that's very similar to the murder weapon he used in the death of Lil Buck, or he allegedly used, because he's still on trial and he hasn't been found guilty yet.
That's my favorite. Those kids got my head frozen. Oh, see, I'm turning this bitch. Oh, turn like now I'm back where it's at with a Mac. I'm the type to run off with your shack. Shots ain't coming back. Bye.
In this video, we're
and the saddest part about anything, the saddest part about it all, is that they did all this shit just to be cool. It wasn't for no money. It wasn't in self-defense. It was just to be cool, bro. You running people down who never did nothing to you. You running little kids down in the projects and shit. And killing them and rapping about it just to be cool and be accepted by some other niggas. That's sweet, bro.
Gonna focus on just Lil Buck because Ksoo is not on trial yet for Lil Bibby. But at trial, or from day one, I should say, Ksoo's defense has always been the shooter that you guys have identified as the person who killed Lil Buck. That's not me. He has a different frame, a different build. I'm taller. I'm a little bit more stout. It's clearly not me. That's been his defense from day one.
Robinson's attorney told the judge they received the results from his body scan that was requested by the state. He says it showed Robinson could not be excluded from the McCormick murder.
This supports our position, so this is something that we're digesting right now.
Robinson's attorneys believe he does not match the description of the shooter seen in this photo. Records show McCormick was shot and killed at a shopping center off Merrill Road in January 2020. Investigators say a witness's dash cam video recorded the murder. According to the state, the video shows a person running towards McCormick with an assault rifle, shoots him repeatedly, killing him.
And on the first day of trial, his attorneys would include that in their opening statement. They will say there's no possibility, there's no chance whatsoever that the person seen on surveillance is Ksoo.
These witnesses, each and every one of them are going to give you a description somewhere between 5'5" and 5'11". The other description they're going to give you, each of these witnesses that saw this person: slim, slender, thinner. And all those witnesses, they're going to ask you, the government, these unbiased civilian witnesses, discredit them. Don't believe them. They were wrong. The witnesses that they're going to ask you to believe are the ones who are actually involved in this murder. That's right. One by one, they are going to be walking them in here, some of them through that back door. Each one of them, hoping and praying to get some benefit from them.
On top of Ksoo self-snitching and damn near confessing to these murders on IG Live, the prosecutors would also bring in witnesses.
And we send his out with dirt beat. What's for Pop? That's 18. Stupid ass. You about to get caught slipping on that block, boy. Yeah, we waiting on you to slip. On 24! Pussy nigga dead. If Ace say he want him, go we hunt him till he dead.
If Ace say we want him, we gonna hunt him till he dead. They talking about Young and Ace. I feel like Young and Ace, all these motherfuckers slow as hell. If you think I'm finna sit around and let you get yourself locked up, me locked up, and all that, boy, y'all niggas is crazy, gang. What's wrong with you, bro? What?
That's crazy. And I'm outside.
Look, Ace like, I'm outside. He ain't. If that was your real homie, he be telling you, nigga, take your stupid ass in the crib, bro. Go in the house, gang. What you doing, bro? Go in the crib, gang. What the fuck are you? What are you doing? This nigga egging it on. That's why I be saying, bro, these people don't be y'all homies. Y'all be thinking these niggas y'all homies. Your homie is not gonna let you crash. Your homie is not gonna let you kill somebody and get on the fucking internet bragging about it. Your homie is gonna grab, hey, bro, tighten up. You fucking tweaking, gang. That's a real homie.
Hey,
now that nigga laugh at you while you doing stupid shit.
So what? Ksoo make your face go. Hey, that nigga say they outside. Eat that bit outside. Eat that bit one time. Huh? Do that one shit. Eat that.
These little boys slow as a box. I'm finna come back to the camera.
That's just the icing. The witnesses really laid out exactly what took place the day that Ksoo murdered Lil Buck. So the getaway driver was actually the one who located where Lil Buck stayed. So Lil Buck, they already knew the car he drove.
Right.
So, but Lil Buck posted a picture at the apartments he stayed at. Now, the getaway driver was able to Google exactly where Doe's apartment was, and they pulled up. Now, Lil Buck wasn't there because his vehicle wasn't there, but that's because Lil Buck actually took a trip to Vegas. He was on vacation. So when Lil Buck got back from his Vegas vacation, you know, he posted on Instagram that he was back. So they pulled up again. And when the getaway driver pulled up again, he located Lil Buck's vehicle was actually at the apartment. And that's how they knew, okay, this is where Lil Buck stayed. So they alerted Ksoo. They alerted the team. And the team, they went ahead and found a stolen vehicle, and they all drove to Lil Buck's apartment, and they was hiding out. And they was waiting there for hours for Lil Buck to come out. Now, when Lil Buck finally came out, there was some disturbance going on, all right, because apparently one of their homies pulled up in a vehicle that could be traced back to them. So they're like, bro, what you doing? Bro, get out of here. So while they're dealing with a homie, Lil Buck came out his apartment, hopped in his vehicle, and he was actually driving to a temp agency to find a job. So they see, oh, damn, yo, he's here. So that they bust a U-turn and began to follow Lil Buck to the temp agency. And when Lil Buck got to the temp agency, they pulled in and began to stake out. And when Lil Buck came outside, and now the temp agency was located in a shopping center. So when he came outside, that's when Ksoo hopped out. And the driver will identify Ksoo as being the one who hopped out and chased Lil Buck and murdered him.
So what happened when Charles McCormick came out?
Well, Hakeem jumped out.
Jumped out of what?
Jumped out of the car.
What I be telling y'all, gang? What I tell y'all, bro? Why do y'all think y'all finna go smoke somebody, catch a real murder charge, and you think your homie's not gonna snitch on you? Why do you think that this nigga is about to go to jail for murder to keep it real with you? Why do you think that that's a thing? That motherfucker is on bro, come on, gang. This man is on a murder trial. He said Hakeem hopped out. He hopped out. It's told you're done.
How was
bro.
that
It's
different
over.
from what the plan was?
Well, I came up with a plan of getting closer to his car, so when he get in the car, he could jump out of the passenger seat and shoot him as soon as he got in his vehicle. I could pull off faster.
And did he wait for Charles McCormick to get closer to his vehicle or get into the vehicle?
No.
What happened after Hakeem jumped out of the Nissan?
Shot at him.
Shot at who?
McCormick.
He's giving him a play-by-play, bro.
Did McCormick stay there?
No.
What'd he do?
Ran.
What did Hakeem Robinson do?
Chased him.
And then did what?
Killed him.
Did you see that?
No.
Where did they go?
On the side of the building.
But did you see Hakeem chasing him with the rifle?
Yeah.
Did you hear shots?
Yes, sir.
And after those shots, what did you do?
I went and picked him up.
Picked who up?
Picked
Hakeem up. You think the getaway driver finna go? The getaway driver gonna get, and he cooperated, he probably get 15, 20. You, my guy, Ksoo, you're going, it's over with for you, dude. It's over with. You're toasted.
Pulled up to pick him up.
Say that again?
When you went to pick Hakeem up, where in the vehicle did he go?
Oh, he got back into the passenger seat.
I don't know if the person in the video don't look like me. It suffice when fighting against the literal getaway driver, identifying you as the person who got out and who's on that video shooting and killing Lil Buck.
It's over with, bro.
So after the murder happened, they hopped in the vehicle and they began to drive away. But the police pulled up behind them. And when the police pulled up behind them, they did the dash. They
so they almost got caught red-handed.
Miles an hour trying to evade the police. And what took place next would actually be a really crucial point in this story. And one of the reasons why Ksoo is absolutely cooked, absolutely done.
Then what happened?
I pulled off.
Where'd you go?
Went to towards the front entrance of the shopping plaza.
Did anything happen?
He up there calm as hell, straight face snitching too. He don't give a damn.
What was that?
The police got behind us.
What did you think when the police got behind you?
What did I think?
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Okay. Did you start speeding?
Yes, sir.
Did you drive kind of recklessly?
Bro.
Yes, sir.
Do you know where you were going?
No, sir.
Do you know What streets you made it to?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Townsend.
What kind of area is Townsend?
It's a residential neighborhood.
Did the officers continue to follow you?
Yes, sir.
You could tell he's telling the truth too, just how easy it's coming off. He ain't looking to the side, bro. Ain't looking down. He ain't thinking about no answer. He just every question he get asked, he just
At some
answering
point,
it.
did your car crash?
Yes, sir.
Where?
On Townsend Boulevard.
What was that next to? Where you crashed? Was there anything around it?
Houses.
So they crashed the vehicle because apparently, come on, bro, these is hood ninjas. These ain't
Left the
skilled
gun in the
assassins,
car.
bro. They can't get away from the police.
Oh my God.
So they crashed their vehicle and they left their guns in the vehicle, by the way, and they hopped out and began to run away.
How
And they was
stupid
hopping
do you
over
gotta be?
fences. They was
How dumb do you gotta
whatever
be,
they
bro?
can to get away. They eventually evaded the police and got away. This is where the story of betrayal takes place. And
Yeah, but they left their guns in the car. They probably left a murder weapon in the car, like a jackass. And I seen a picture. Ksoo ain't had no gloves on. He got his hands, his fingerprints on the gun. These little, they probably used their own hands to load the gun up, so his fingerprints on the shell casings. Y'all little boys,
following
man.
this case, you already know where I'm getting at. So Ksoo gets away and then call his daddy for help, right? As any child would do. Man, I'm in a jam. Who can I call? Who can I rely on? Daddy. So he calls his father. His father pulls up and picks him up and get him out the jam.
Right.
But here's the thing, right? When his father got picked up for being an accessory to murder, his father began to squill. His father began to tell almost immediately.
Well,
now, the father excuse for telling is, bro, Ksoo, why didn't you exonerate me? The daddy actually gave a full-length statement on Instagram for why he plans on testifying against his son, in which he did during this trial. The father ain't just telling on one of his son, Ksoo. He's also telling on two sons, because the other son, his junior, Abdul Robinson Jr., he's actually being charged in connection to this murder as well.
Now, what y'all think about that? Because, okay, and I asked my wifey this, you know what I'm saying? And I said, if you raise your son to be a good boy and he decided to go be a gangster and he killing niggas and shit, would you snitch on him? She said, yeah. I'd rather snitch on him and he go to jail than get smoked out here in the world shit. At least I could talk to him. And I kind of agree with that. It's crazy as motherfucker, oh, you police, you a bitch, because you call the police. Calling the police don't make you no bitch. It makes you a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that call you a bitch for calling the police is a goofy. You see what I'm saying? Why would I go crash out and go to jail when I could just call the police? That doesn't make any sense to me. On top of that, if my son went and killed somebody on his own free will, called me like, Dad, I'm in trouble. Can you come get me? Yeah, son, what's up? You think I'm gonna ask my son a fucking question? Hell no, I'm not. Whatever you in trouble, son, I'm coming. I'm gonna be right there. 5 minutes. I'm gonna teleport there. When I get there, I might ask you, like, what the hell going on? You probably gonna lie. You ain't gonna tell me you just smoked somebody and you running from the police, and that you're not gonna tell me that. Now, if I bring you home safe and sound and the police come knocking on me, knocking at my door like, hey, you helped your son kill somebody. No, the fuck I didn't. The hell?
Because he was a part of.
If the dad knew he was a street nigga and the dad was encouraging him to go do all that, then he bogus as hell. But if dad was on some, you're tweaking, you gonna hold responsibility to your actions, gang. I feel like I would have snitched on their ass onto my son too.
Now it goes. If it was me and my daddy Shaka Tip in a situation like this is the father justifying why he's telling on both his sons. Right. If it was me and my daddy, I would have been freed my daddy a long time ago, no matter what my consequences would have been.
I agree with I see that side too, though.
Especially if he's a good/great daddy, he could do more for me out of jail than in jail. Who leave their daddy in jail to rot, especially when you know he innocent?
For some shit you
I
did.
would have been stood up and said my daddy ain't got an F thing to do with nothing. Yeah. You ninjas and be out in that free world, talk that talk out there until it's time to walk that walk. I get what he's saying, but I don't know exactly what he wanted Ksoo to do. if Ksoo's defense is
it wasn't me,
we innocent.
It ain't nothing I can
None
say.
of us is involved in this. What? Like should Ksoo have said, "Hey, listen, man, I'll plead guilty, man. My daddy innocent, man. Bro, let my daddy go, man. I'll take the charge. I'll plead guilty." Like that
don't make sense.
I don't think we would really expect that from Ksoo. Yo, if Ksoo's saying I'm innocent, why would he then say, "Hey, man, my daddy ain't got nothing to do with this"?
Right.
Well, him saying he's innocent is the same thing as saying my daddy ain't got nothing to do with this. Unless you was expecting him to say, "I'm guilty, my daddy innocent. I'll plead guilty if y'all let my daddy go."
Yeah, I feel you.
Now, the father took the stand. And not only did the getaway driver identify Ksoo, but the father identified Ksoo on camera as being the shooter.
See why the street, another example of why the street's stupid. Your own damn daddy gonna snitch on you. What are you doing? If your own father is gonna snitch on you, why do you think some random nigga that you grew up with is gonna keep it real with you and not snitch on you? Why do you think somebody is gonna pick doing 20 years over keeping it real with you? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Leading up to January 15th, 2020, Hakeem Robinson was living with you.
Yes.
And so you would see him on a daily basis?
Yes.
And as you have testified to, he's your biological son.
Yes.
And
so he was.
Did you also see him?
So you out here killing people and you live with your daddy. So you don't have any money because you don't even have enough. I don't know how old he is. You don't even have enough money to get your own crib. But you killing people for free?
January 15th, 2020.
I don't know what to say to somebody. I don't know.
And when he was living with you in your home, did you become familiar with some of the clothing that he owned?
Yes.
See the types of clothing that he would wear?
Yes.
See him as he...
Okay, you'll rephrase your questions.
Did you ever see him walking about the house?
Yes.
Did you see him in music videos?
Yes.
Right. Are you familiar with the way he moves?
Yes.
Are you familiar with, or 5 years ago, were you familiar with the way his build was, his physical characteristics?
Yes.
And after January 15th, 2020, you became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that recording.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
He don't want to say. He don't want to do it.
My son.
He don't want to do it.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
He ain't even want to do it.
After the murder of Charles McCormick,
now,
did you become...
people would say it's like he on the verge of crying right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I would feel like I failed as a father. No matter how much I whooped you, what I put you in camp, everything I taught you, I gave my all to raising you, and I'm on a fucking murder trial snitching on you right now, basically. You know what I'm saying? But for everybody that want him to keep it real with his son, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But you can't expect me to keep it real with you if you ain't keep it real with me. If you called me to save you and pick you up after you just killed somebody and ran from the police, and you don't even tell me that you don't even let me know that I'm picking you up and I could be an accessory to a murder. You don't even tell me that. At all. You don't call me and say it. You don't say it when I pick you up. Nothing you don't tell me at all. But then when I get arrested for murder, you want me to keep it real with you? I don't give a damn you my son, my uncle, my auntie, my cousin, best friend. I don't care who you is, folks. If I go pick up my homie after he just murdered somebody, he like, hey bro, I'm in trouble. The police on me. Hey, come get me, bro. All right, no problem to him. Hey, shit, I'm coming. Skirt. Man, you good, boy? What's up? If you don't tell me like, hey bro, I just killed somebody, I don't want you to pick me up, I don't even want you involved in this because you can get arrested for the murder easily. You ain't keep it real with me. So now what, I'm supposed to go to jail and go to trial and fight for my life and face 20 years and possibly go to prison for some shit that you ain't, man, no, I'm not doing.
I'm aware of a post
I don't give a damn who you is.
On Hakeem Robinson's Instagram account referencing something that happened.
Yes.
And was that posted from a nail salon?
Yes.
And after seeing that post, did you reach out to Hakeem Robinson, your son?
Yes.
And what did you want him to do?
Turn himself in?
I want him to remove the post.
Oh, remove the post.
Are you aware of any other posts?
So his dumb ass posted about
Hakeem
it
Robinson
after
made
Daddy told him to take it
to his
down.
social media around that time? That concerns you?
Yes.
What was that?
It was it was another post of dude Lil Buck.
What did you see?
It was just the emojis on the bottom of it that said bye bye bye.
Say it again.
It was the emojis, the hand emojis saying bye bye.
Ksoo's defense planned on bringing other witnesses to come and testify that the person they seen shoot Lil Buck was between 5'5" to 5'11", slender build and thin build. Yo, like, good luck. I think any jury will look at a father identifying his son and say, you know what?
He must know.
Who opinion I'ma probably take?
The dude who, yeah.
On identifying who's in that video.
Look at the pinky.
I'm going to take the father saying this is his son, opposed to the other witnesses. Nobody knows their kids more than the parents. It's over with for Ksoo. It's done, bruh. And even in the father's testimony, he says, bruh, I'll go to Instagram after we do what we do, and I see, yo, he's already self-snitching on Instagram post. I said, bro, take that shit down. Self-snitching is why Ksoo.
And then the dumb motherfucker had the nerve to get on Instagram, and you think I'm finna go do 15 years for this guy? This guy who just called his daddy. Daddy, please, please. They coming, the police coming to get me. I just killed somebody. Please, daddy, please. Please, please come pick me up, daddy, please. I got away with it. I'm finna get on Instagram. Bye-bye, dummy. I smoked you. Smoking on, look.
Here. And we know it wasn't his first body because he's connected to the body of Lil Bibby, but yo, Ksoo wanted the world to know he did this.
Exactly. Dumbass.
Now, the defense witness, the getaway driver, will also testify that Ksoo will FaceTime his ops and confess to the ops. Yeah, I did that to your boy. Confessing to people who already don't like you and want the worst for you is quite possibly one of the dumbest things I think I've ever seen. All right, I don't know if he was too young to realize the streets.
I don't want to hear nothing about no damn too young, boy. Everybody too young, nigga. Everybody was too young at a point, and 99% of us did not kill nobody when we was young and snitch on. Like, come on, bro.
What
we
you think it is, bro? The people you think is going to keep it solid, or the people you think ain't going to tell, will be the first one to let you down. So even calling ops to confess to them just tells him, bro, this kid was probably new to the streets or ain't know nothing about how the streets operate, homie. Right. If your own daddy would turn against you, what you think the ops going to do?
Exactly.
Using Instagram on his phone, he contacts Raekwon Howard. Raekwon Howard, who is a...
And then he FaceTimed the motherfucker on Instagram. Oh my God. Instagram has a paper trail, bro.
Not one of your boys slipping. Let him know they're getting ready to take somebody out, but doesn't say who.
More testimony on day 3 in the murder trial for Jacksonville rapper Hakeem Robinson, also known as Ksoo. Today we heard from a confessed accomplice to the murder, Dominique Barner, who agreed to testify as part of a plea deal. Barner says he was part of stalking Charles McCormick, the victim, on the day of the shooting. He testified that Robinson called a rival gang member on the day of the crime and told him he was going to kill McCormick, which Robinson's attorney...
So he called him before the murder and said, we caught one of your little homeboys slipping and then killed him. Oh my God.
He says would serve as a confession. She says during 9 hours of depositions, he never mentioned the call.
Because what you're telling this jury today is that you witnessed him speaking to Raekwon Howard that he was going to kill someone, right?
Right.
That's like a confession, right?
Right.
You didn't think that was relevant to tell the lawyers for Hakeem Robinson?
And testimony is set to continue Monday.
That's actually worse. You got the drop on one of their homies.
And you told
You're
them?
on your way to murk them, so you called them to let them know, hey, hey, bro, I'm about to go murk one of your homies, bro. We already got the drop. Ain't nothing you can do about it. We already caught him slipping. Bro, these kids is demonic, homie. Demonic, bro. Yo, he's finna do life.
Hell yeah, he's
it's a
doing
done
life.
deal
He
at
in
this
Florida
point,
too,
bro.
boy. He ain't
I
getting
don't feel
out.
like there's anything
What the
Ksoo
hell?
can do at this point to get out of this body, bro. It's
Like,
over
what
with,
you
man.
thought was gonna happen?
But y'all let me know in the comment section.
What you thought was gonna happen? You stalked this man on camera. You called his homies and told him you was finna kill him. Then you did it. Then you on camera running, and then we got. Do you understand that if he crashed the car and ran from the police? Do you understand that that means after he ran from the police, they say he called his daddy to pick him up? That means he had his phone in his pocket while he was fucking killing somebody, bro. Like, are you putting those two things together or no? That means he had his phone, because what dad is gonna pick up? He had his phone in his pocket at the time he was killing somebody. Then they said he called his homie before he caught the body. He called one of his ops homies and said, "Hey, we about to murk your homie." Again, that's two pieces of evidence showing that this man is catching bodies with his phone in his pocket.
Bruh.
And then after all of that, he went home and the first thing he did was get on Instagram and post about the murder he just committed and bragged about it.
FBI, open up! Bruh, 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 bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Some people you just can't save, bro. But I'm gonna let y'all know some real shit like I do at the end of all my videos. This is another example. The streets is a lie. Streets are stupid as a motherfucker. It ain't a lie, and it ain't worth it. You gonna catch all these bodies. You gonna do all this illegal activity. You gonna go to jail. You gonna get all these stripes. You gonna be the cool dude in the hood. You gonna be quote unquote. You gonna be that man. You gonna be that guy. And then you gonna get your ass locked up. Your homies ain't coming to your trial. Your homies ain't paying for no lawyer. Your homies, the same people that you was catching bodies with, they're going to snitch on you. They're not going to go do 30 years to keep it real with you. They don't care that much about you. They got their own family, their own kids. They're going to snitch on you. And then when you're in jail for the rest of your life, and I give it about a year, maybe two, if that, everybody who you was outside with gonna forget about you. Your mama gonna stop calling as much. Your girlfriend is over with her. You'll never have another girlfriend again. The best you got is the big old CO that's about 242 pounds. Do your homework. You feel me? And then, after it's all said and done, you're going to die. You're going to be an old man in jail. You're probably going to die younger than most because you in jail. It's dirty. You know what I'm saying? You stressed out. You ain't got no proper medicine, no proper nothing. You ain't got no emotional support. You can't even get a motherfucking hug in jail. You in prison with a bunch of other grown men, crazy men, people killing each other all day, every day. You ain't got nowhere to go. You locked up like an animal. You probably make it to 65, 70 if you lucky. And then you're going to pass away. And they're going to burn your body, or they're going to bury it in the prison backyard. Your mama going to forget about you. You're never going to have kids. Bro, it sounds like bro he never even lived on his own, bro. He never had kids. And the fact that he got this much clout, I'm pretty sure this video gonna get 100,000 views. At least. He got this much clout to the point where he could garnish 100,000 views from a rap song. All that shit threw away. He could be somewhere living great, paying $10,000 a month, living in a very nice penthouse apartment in any city in America. You know what I'm saying? He could have him a nice Benz, a pretty girlfriend, and 2 kids by now. Instead, he wanted to be a real nigga. He wanted to be a gangster. He wanted to keep it real with the hood. He wanted to be a savage. He wanted to be cool. And that's what niggas don't understand about me. I have gone to separate myself completely from all street culture because the street culture has got you dumb motherfuckers in a chokehold, bro. And the street culture got y'all thinking that right is wrong and wrong is right. So much so to the point when I say I'm gonna call the police on a nigga, that make me a lame, that make me a bitch, that make me this, that it just makes me a law-abiding citizen. I'm playing the game at they rules because I can't change the rules. This is an example of a motherfucker who tried to play the game by his own rules. Oh, you did something to my homies? I'm not gonna snitch on you. I know you did it. I'm not gonna snitch on you. I'm not gonna call the police on you even though you killed my homie. I'm gonna go kill you. Then when you dead, he gonna be in jail because you playing by some rules that you can't change. You playing a game that you ain't make the rules for, but you trying to play it to these rules and you think you not gonna get locked up for it. Having a gun don't make you cool. Selling drugs don't make you cool. Not calling the police don't make you cool. Going to catch a body don't make you cool. Going to jail don't make you cool. Having ops don't make you cool. Having dead homies don't make you cool. All that shit is really lame. And if you can't understand, if it's not registering in your head how that's lame, and getting money, staying out of jail, staying out the police way, having nice cars and a pretty fiance, wife, girlfriend, whatever you want to have, you maybe even a boyfriend. I don't know what you're into. If you think that that's lame, man, I don't know what to say to y'all niggas, boy. Something wrong with them.